What's up, everybody? This is a passionate plea for people to help with phase two. Phase two is now sending the campaigns. Phase one, we basically gathered the database of high value targets. Our two major targets currently are media and dualism midwives. We also have a large number of parenting groups as well as psychological organizations that we're going to be sending these campaigns to. Phase two is the sending the actual written word. So we're going to write a campaign and we're going to send this. These are all on my blog, by the way. So if you go on my blog, NLI or nextlevelintactivism.com, you go to the blog. There's a link, by the way, down below in the description of this video. Go onto my blog and read through, and I'll show you which ones to read through. There's 4 of them right now. We're going to basically break these into 5 different emails, but right now we have 4 of them. So the first one is doctor mutilates close to 100 little girls' genitals in the USA, gets off scot-free, feminist quiet. Again, that's it's designed to get people to open that one. That's the first one. The second one, oh, by the way, the first one we talk about the Dr. Nagawala getting off scot-free for mutilating hundreds of little girls in Michigan, and how the anti-FGM or the FGM anti-FGM law was thrown out of court. And how that happened. So it's very important information. The second one was new research at Harvard shows psychological harms of female genital mutilation lasts a lifetime. I think it's a very powerful information to understand how this psychologically damages the child that's being cut. Of course, it's for all children that are being cut. And that's what this campaign is designed to help people to understand. Okay, the epidemic of female genital mutilation is already here. America, 3rd of a 6-part series. We may change the wording of these a little bit. So if you go on there and the wording is a little bit different just because we edited it, so don't worry about it. And then the one I think we're going to break into 2 is currently called America's Cultural Biases Are Fueling a Female Genital Mutilation Crisis in America Right Now. It's very similar to the last topic sentence, so I'm going to I'll change these a little bit. So if you go on there and they're different, please just read through them and help me out with this. But anyways, they're on my blog. So actually, I can show you this right now, can't I? Let me just share the screen so you guys can see what's on here right now. Okay, so this is, you guys see this? Did it share the screen? I hope so. Okay, I think it is. Okay, anyways, here they are right here. Here's the doctor mutilates close to 100 little girls in the USA, gets off scot-free, feminist quiet. And then, just read the topics real quick. The new research at Harvard shows psychological harms of female genital mutilation lasts a lifetime, the epidemic of female genital mutilation, and America's cultural biases. What we're going to do is we're going to go over the first part of this blog right here, which is I'm just going to read to you the phase 2 information that I have written here, because this is important stuff that we need to get people involved in the phase 2, right? So we have the databases. We've already created the databases. Now it's time to get Intactivists who are really serious involved. I need your names, I need your information, I need you solid, and I need you to take advantage of one of these opportunities for one of these databases that we currently have. If you're serious about this and you could take over a state, that would be highly beneficial, because we need people that takes over the state. I got 9 different states of media, the full state. So if you take this over, you say, hey, I want Washington. The state of Washington is yours. You're going to send the campaigns. I'll teach you how to send it. Well, we've already gotten the campaigns written, and then we're going to teach you how to do follow-up tele-intactivism later on. Okay, so let's talk about phase 2. So welcome to the phase 2 of NLI's outreach programs. Okay, during phase 1, we created massive databases and high-value targets. We are now writing the campaigns we will use to educate these high-value targets. Phase 3 will be follow-up phone calls to ensure our message is being read and personally answer any questions they may have. This is just the first email in a campaign of emails that will go out to huge numbers of high-value targets. Of course, there you can see the other emails have already been written. I'm going to split the last one into 2, so we're going to have 5, and then we're going to have 1 more, which is the embryonic development, and there's where we're going to start to talk. And we did talk a lot about how FGM and MGM are related in the 5th one, in the 4th and 5th one, but we're going to get into more depth. Okay, so we will share each of the emails we will send out here first in our blog for you to review and give me recommendations so we can get our best writing available. So if you go through this, please edit this, please critically question this, please tell me what I'm doing wrong, anything. If I would booger my nose, let me know. Any ways to make this better. I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to take everybody's advice, but I really will take good advice, especially if I agree with it, right? But this is for you guys. It's not just about me. Remember that. It's not just about me. Okay, so give me any ideas, recommendations, bad grammar that you can find. I'm extremely excited as we have huge numbers of media outlets this will go out to, and I expect within the first 2 months, we'll start saving babies and have an impact with our work. Even if with the media, it's just them personally, the personal reporters and editors. Maybe there's some people we can start to save their babies and influence their belief system currently. And then, of course, the midwives and doulas, we can almost instantly start having an influence on babies being saved in our culture currently, right now. This is powerful. Due to the awareness of the wrong of FGM, we will start by utilizing this already developed awareness, and we will connect it directly to MGM and IGM, so that one day, instead of the terms FGM, MGM, and IGM, we can just have one term, CGM, or child genital mutilation, or CGC, or child genital cutting. These are children, not sexually aware adults. Their sex organs they were born with do not determine the ethics of taking knives to them, nor how they respond psychologically. Okay? Children are not going to respond how you believe they're going to respond just because you have some biases in your mind, right? It is morally wrong to cut a child. Period. Exclamation point. Cutting a child is cutting a child is cutting a child. All are equally wrong. From the moment that child's genitals are pierced, a crime against all humanity has been committed. However, our society does not understand this. This education outreach campaign will use our already developed awareness of the wrong of FGM to lead the readers into understanding that all CGM is wrong. These emails will progress in direction carrying anyone along with them to help them to see the truth. Future campaigns will be on the 3 major subjects relating to intactivism: anatomy, structure, and function, psychological effects, and history and societal norms, which is why I also include the medical excuses within the history and social norms, because it's not really medical excuses, right? Okay, so that's that's where we're at with phase 2. We need people to take these over, take these states over. So if you're serious and you want to make a massive difference in saving babies, step up to the plate, get a hold of me. If you haven't filled out the volunteer questionnaire form, let me show you that. If you go to our volunteer page website, on our website right here, you can see a link to the volunteer questionnaire. This will kind of just describe to you about the volunteer. Welcome volunteers. Click here for the volunteer questionnaire. So there's a video on volunteering with NLI, and there's also a volunteer questionnaire. So what you do is just go on here, fill out this volunteer questionnaire, and you can do it online here through my website, or if you're mobile, because this won't work on mobile, you can actually go directly to the form right here. So this is the form right here. So fill this out. It lets us know where you're at and what you need, and how you can help us, and we can put you in a position to make massive changes in babies' lives today. I'm talking right now. Let's save these children and make a difference in their lives. These children are depending upon us. They depend upon us to be effective and efficient in our activism, not to just go out there and freak out, but to do this intelligently. And that's what we're doing. We're focusing on high value targets. We're educating them. We're creating systems to educate intactivists to do high value tele-intactivism to be successful. And we will be recording a lot of these, so we will be sharing these on YouTube. I hope to have some of these recordings up for you on this channel very, very soon as we get into phase 3. Phase 3, it'll take 6 weeks to send out these campaigns. Each week we're going to send out one. At the end of those campaigns, that's when we start hitting phase 3, and that's going to be really, really fun. So it's going to take about 6 weeks from the start of next week, and today is 5/9 of 2021. So anyways, help us out, get involved, join us. We are going to make a huge difference in these children's lives. And thank you so much for listening to this, and I respect all of you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Please share this. Share this with other intactivists, and tell other intactivists what we are doing, okay? Because intactivists now have a system, a solution, a way of doing activism that will create a massive influence on the people that we reach out to. We are going to reach out to people and change their perspective, change minds, change lives, and save babies. So join us. Thank you.
The screen to mark the proper location.
Circumcision denies a male's right to genital integrity and to a fully functioning penis.
Near the screen that is placed to mark the proper location. Then we clap it.